Hi, welcome to CEO Meets. My name's Pip Wilkins. I am the Chief Executive of the British Franchise Association. And today I'm joined by David from AdSmart. Hi, David, how you doing?
Hi, Pip. Very well. In fact, glad to be here.
Good, good. So first and foremost, the key question is AdSmart. What do you do and what is this link with Sky?
Well, we are obviously part of Sky. Sky is Europe's biggest entertainment business and part of Comcast, NBC Universal. And AdSmart is our addressable TV platform. And to put that in English, what that means is we've got 10 million customers, either through Sky boxes or through Virgin boxes, and all of those boxes are dynamic ad servers. Again, I'm beginning to go into gobbledygook, but in English, that means we can effectively send a particular franchisee's ad to whichever households they choose from those 10 million. And only those households would see that ad in whatever content they choose to watch. So it's taking all of the granularity and targeting of digital marketing, which I suspect most of your members are pretty good at, and applying it in the most powerful advertising medium on the planet and in content that really matters to people.
Okay, so talk to us about the AdSmart story.
Yeah, so obviously Sky's been around for well over 30 years, the world's most successful and profitable pay TV platform. And up until 2013, our advertising customers either reached everybody or nobody. If they wanted to be on, it was in every single household. There was no choice but that. And then with the launch of the AdSmart technology, we created this system whereby you can pick and choose, and that's effectively each box stores ads, and they're dynamically inserted into a conventional ad break across well over 100 different channels. And that meant that you have a situation where you are now, Pip, you might choose to watch some multi-channel TV after this, and you may have a neighbor who is watching exactly the same thing at the same time, who would see different ads just based on their Experian profile or whether they owned or didn't own their house, or a whole range of different targeting options. So, clever stuff. And that really opened up for us an opportunity to talk to any business that wanted to be either really, really tightly defined geographically, or really tightly defined in terms of demographics, not wanting to talk to it, or usually a combination of the two. In the case of a franchise, a defined area and a very clear idea about who their customers are, and perhaps an even clearer idea of who their customers are not, and excluding those households.
Fantastic. So, I mean, you could obviously work with, by the sounds of things, both franchisors and franchisees. So, franchisors want to attract new franchisees. They're looking for, certain demographics of a person, characteristics. Whereas a franchisee might be wanting to target for a particular service. So talk to us about how you work with both of those kind of individual audiences.
Yeah, we have. To that point, we've worked with franchise organizations like Tax Assist, who were looking for franchisees. And they're, relatively easy to define. Someone offering a very bespoke service with a financial background is something that we can identify pretty accurately. And it, not surprisingly, is quite a small audience in volume, but one that we can adequately target. And then once a franchise is up and running, it's pretty easy to identify who they might want to talk to. So for Kumon Maths, doing a really brilliant service delivering maths tuition to young kids, then identifying families with kids of the right age in the right geography in order to attend that is something that we can also do. So it really is, and it sounds a little bit too good to be true. It's about pick and choose the homes you want to reach. We're effectively guaranteeing they will see your ad, be they a prospective franchisor or a prospective customer of a franchisee. And if they don't see it, you don't pay for them. It's not linear TV, which we do lots of and we love, where you run ads and you basically pay for that airtime whether anybody's watching or not. Usually there's lots of people watching, but you can't really be clear about who they are, at least not to the degree that we can in this world.
Okay, so how easy is it to make an ad? You get a franchisor, they say, look, we'd like to make an ad with you. What's the kind of process in terms of making the ad, and how long does it take, and how long generally are the ads?
Well, to take the final point first, the ads are 30 seconds. They can be 10s, 20s, 40s, etc. But 30 seconds is the recommended length for some technical reasons, and also because for 50 years of commercial TV, it's the tried and tested go-to duration that works for people. We're really lucky. There's a wealth of brilliant creative businesses all around the country, and whoever is watching this will be within a few miles of a brilliant video production company that's busily making content for people's websites and YouTube and whatever else. And increasingly, they're getting into addressable TV. So we would refer any prospective franchisee to a local video production company. Modern techniques mean that they can produce something really quickly. I mean, subject to a good, simple idea and the franchisee signing off on that idea, they can go and make something within weeks, sometimes within days. There is a bit of a process to then go through to get that ad cleared. And this is the great thing about television. You don't see ads that someone's just made yesterday and pumped down today. They've gone through a proper validation process, which is why people trust TV advertising in the way that they just don't trust video advertising on other digital platforms, without naming them too overtly. So it is surprisingly quick and surprisingly easy, but it's really down to how good your creative partner is, and thankfully there's lots of good ones around.
And do you give some guidance and guidelines on the sort of things that you look for and that work?
Yeah, look, we do. I mean, there's lots of technical guidance which the creative partner will hold your hand through. Ultimately, and we all get to see TV advertising and we all talk about them, and good TV ads are usually simple ones. They're quite often funny ones, but it's about not trying to overcomplicate it. It's giving within the space of 30 seconds the idea you want to land, time to breathe and time to sit comfortably with people and for them to react to it. And very often in the context of addressable advertising, that includes a really clear and open reference to where you are, your local car repair center or your local tax assist accountant, naming the particular place, because that gets people to sit up and take note, because they'll very often be seeing that in content where they're really not expecting to see local ads. It might be golf from California, it might be a world-class mini-series on Sky Atlantic. Wherever it is they're watching, that's where the ad will appear.
So there are multiple channels in which people can see the different ads, and you target based on kind of what people are watching.
That's right. I mean, people listening to this might be thinking, okay, that sounds good. I think my customers might watch Sky Sports, or they might watch Channel 5, but you don't need to worry about where they do or don't watch. Whatever that content is where the ad will play. The ad is in the box waiting to be served in whatever you choose to watch. So you don't need to worry about which of the 150 different channels might be right for your product or service. It's about getting the right household and knowing that the ad is only going to appear in stuff that matters to them.
Fantastic. It sounds really, really good. Right. Well, I have one final question. It's my go-to for everybody. What would be a top tip if someone's looking to come into franchising?
Look, I think you just got to run your business with a passion and really focus on top quality customer service, because that's the world we live in. And I think we can really help people build brands that they can trust. Ultimately, it's down to the delivery of the final few yards of the product or service that really makes or breaks it. So hats off to all of your franchisee members for taking the plunge and running their own business, and we're really here to help.
Fantastic. And David, thank you very much for your time. I think there's a lot that we can do with you as well for the promotion of franchising as a whole. So thanks for your time.
Many thanks, Pip. Thanks a lot.